It's a Diwali special, so we are here to get you all the top technical ideas with our 6 experts. Time then to chat with Rajat and Deepak to get their recommendations. Rajat, hi, thanks for being with us. Tell us about what you're recommending, the 3 top trading ideas that you've got for us and the kind of time frames you'd recommend as well.
Since we are recommending Diwali picks, I have chosen 3 stocks, and the time frame ranges from 3 months to 6 months from this Diwali to about the next Diwali, that is roughly about 12 months. And the first stock that is on my list is Century Textiles. It's a current favorite of mine. I have talked about it quite a few times on your channel. I would suggest buy it for investment with a stop below 363 on closing price basis. 485 to about 515 is the target that I'm looking at, and technical indications on all time frames, meaning that short term, medium term and long term, all appear to be bullish. So I'm quite confident that Century will hit the target within 3 to 6 months. The next stock is a PSU. I'm talking about Power Grid Corporation, and I'm asking you to buy at current prices with a stop below 105, and the target that I'm looking at is 165 to about 184. And after a long consolidation, the stock is finally showing signs of sustainable bullishness, and so I expect the target to be met within a period of 1 year from now. The reason that I've kept a long time horizon is that Power Grid is one stock that will give you returns, but it gives a bit slowly. And the third stock is Adani Enterprise. This is one stock that is showing on the technical charts major inverse head and shoulder kind of a formation that has been taking place for about say 4 to 5 months. So and the head and shoulder breakout in my chart would happen around say 240 plus levels, but it can be bought at current levels with a stop below 189 on closing price basis. The kind of target that I'm looking at for this stock is 305 to about 340, and the time frame again is about 12 months, but I expect Adani to do meet the targeted levels much earlier, but still keep a time frame of over 12 months.
Okay, Raja, those were the top 3 trading ideas that you gave us. But before we let you go, it's really been a great year for mid-caps as well since last Diwali to date, and many say that it's now time for the mid-caps to bask in the limelight. So in that vein, would like to ask you some of the outperformers. Amara Raja, stellar return of close to 150%. Hathway has been great on the fundamental as well as on the technical side. But a big underperformer would have to have been an Escomar's, backed by pretty strong volume activity. Your view on these 3 stocks on the charts and where you see them headed?
I would say that Amara Raja is definitely showing a pretty strong uptrend, and it has gathered steam since July. When it was July, it was around 150. After that, it has added nearly 60% to that price of 150. It's still showing a lot of gumption, and although this level of 250, it may take some time to cross because this is a critical resistance level for Amara Raja. But once it crosses that, I'm expecting it to reach something like 300 to about 325. If anyone is already holding the stock, one should put stop loss below 220 on the close and continue to hold on. Regarding Hathway, I would say that although this stock is a great performer, as you said, both fundamentally and technically, but what I notice is that on the oscillator charts, the momentum seems to be tapering off, and at the same time, from a level of 100 recorded on November 23rd last year, it has already advanced by about 150%. So time for an investor to book at least some part profits and hold the rest with a stop below 210. Escomar's is a strict no-no. I would say that you are witnessing volume on the downside, and when volume is happening on the downside, when the stock is about to hit sub 10 levels, I would suggest that it is best avoided, and all rallies should be used to actually seek an exit from this stock. And my senses are telling me that only when you see this stock showing a recovery beyond the level of 25 and sustaining there, then you can consider buying into Escomar once again. Otherwise, it's a strict no-no, at least from my understanding.
Time then to chat with Deepak as well and get his trading recommendations. Deepak, hi.
tell us about the 3 trades that our viewers could be looking at to make some very smart money.
Well, Dena Bank certainly falls in the fast category. For this calendar year, it's been possibly the largest gaining bank. It's doubled since the start of the year. Not many banks have done that. At the moment, though, it's just broken out from a 6-7 month range. So given that it can move rather quickly once it does start doing so, it has the potential to give better returns than most banks. Now, this is a buy with a stop loss of 106 and a target of 129. This is roughly about 12-15% from the current market levels. And this should be achieved in 2-3 months the way the stock moves. If it's achieved, then the better strategy rather than getting out at that level would be to use a trailing stop from there on, because if the market remains strong, you could get higher returns. Tata Global Beverages is the second pick. This is a very obvious pick. It's been steadily rising through market declines as well for several months now, and it's a reasonably defensive stock. It doesn't fall very much. So this is a buy with a stop loss of 155, target of 189. This too is a target you can look for in a couple of months. And this also would do better with using trailing stops once the target is reached rather than just wiping out the profit over there. Finally, we have Eicher Motors with a stop loss of 2375 and a target of 2920. This stock has reached its, or come very close to an all-time high, and it's just recently broken out from a 6-month range, rather like Dena Bank.
Okay, those are the 3 trading recommendations that Deepak Mahoney has doled out for us this Diwali. It's a buy call coming in on Dena Bank. No surprises, he's picked out a Tata Global Beverages as well as an Eicher Motors. Well, Deepak, wanted to get in your view on the cement pack on the charts. There has been quite a bit of negative news coming in fundamentally, but you have seen some stellar outperformers. The likes of a Shree Cements has put on a good triple-digit gain from last Diwali up until now. Not just that, some mid-cap names like a Madras Cements also has seen a stellar performance. What is your view for those 2 stocks on the charts, as well as an Amtek Auto then from the mid-cap space, which has underperformed quite significantly, off by close to 40%?
Well, Shree Cement and Madras Cement are both in fairly strong runaway moves and should be definitely held on to if somebody has those stocks. In fact, quite a few cement stocks, the 2 JK Cement stocks are also very strong. For this year, they're probably even outperformed Shree Cement. So these are pretty much holds, and if somebody wants to get into them, buy them after any brief correction. They're not correcting very heavily. The only word of caution on both these stocks is that when they do correct, they do fall very sharply. So while market conditions are favorable, as they are now, it's a hold, but should the market start getting bad in the next few months, not looking like a likely scenario, but good to keep that at the back of one's mind. Should that happen, then better to book profit. Amtek Auto, well, I mean, even in very good market conditions, it's close to its year's low. It's in a persistent downtrend when most stocks are tending to do the opposite. So avoid it altogether. And if somebody has got the stock, they should really switch out to something in an uptrend. There is a chance, of course, the stock could bottom out shortly after getting out of it. But if you're switching to something else, the stock you switch to would be rising. So it shouldn't matter.
Okay, so we've got Deepak there recommending a cautionary stance on the cement pack. But with that, we wrap up the top 20 technical trading ideas that our technical titans have given us this Diwali. So Ashwini, Mitesh, Sandeep, Rajat, as well as Prakash and Deepak, thanks very much for being with us on this very special episode of Cracker Stocks only on ET Now.
Well, with that, it's goodbye from Megha and me. Thank you so much for watching. Here's wishing you a very happy Diwali and a prosperous New Year from Team ET Now.